this round 2, and the play is underway. Again, our marquee game will be between Prague and Magnus. And
already I'm jumping for joy because Praggnanandhaa has opened with e4 and Magnus Carlsen has played my beloved, or our beloved, Caro-Kann.
Yes,
so, and
versus Vincent will be our backup. So, captures on d5, a very sedate play by Prague. It kind of shows that he doesn't have any preparation for the Caro, because this is not a dangerous line. It's not.
Everyone plays it these days,
No,
yes,
it's not.
literally.
It's not. I mean, there's nothing.
It's literally the most popular response to the Caro-Kann over all levels.
It's terrible. No, easy.
Oh, but you see Magnus played e6.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the move Queen c7 there, by the way. But this is also perfectly fine. Remember, in the opening, you need just 3 goals. Your fair share of the center, good development, safety for your king. And the position after, for example, bishop d7, I'm just going to move on the board. You'll see that black's king is safe.
Yeah.
He's safe. He's got pretty good control of the center. I mean, he's got an extra pawn in the center. There's a c3 versus e6. That's the imbalance, right?
Yeah.
And, well, I won't say he's got great development. It's okay. The knight on e7, bishop on d7. Move f7, f6. It's a prelude. Wants to play rook to e8 and e5.
Right.
So, you're telling me that this is what white is aspiring for?
You know, believe it or not, Yasser, these days everyone is playing this. I get it all the time. And this is a really trendy idea that's kind of developed over the last few years. And basically white wants to just expand as much as possible on the queen side and say, I got extra space.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've played thousands of games with Caro and French and Burke, and these variations never frighten me whatsoever. I really felt I was more than even Steven. A4, okay, kind of a prelude. What you gonna do? Play A5, B5? Magnus says, I don't know what you're driving at, young man, but you're leaving a backward pawn on C3.
So usually, White's whole idea is actually to secure the c5 square for a piece. So usually they'll be going a5. This is with the pawn on b7, and then going knight to b3, then c5, and then they're saying, come and get me now. I've got a nice clamp on the queen side. And we see Praggnanandhaa lift the rook up to e3.
Rook to e3. Okay, that for me is basically saying I kind of want to defend this pawn. At the same time, I mean,
it's very provocative because e5 is very tempting.
More than tempting. That's what Magnus has been playing for. I think there's a trick in the position. E5 immediately. There is this nasty little trick. Check.
now the knight comes
gambling.
into e3, targeting f5, bishop to e6, queen to c6, attacking the bishop. Now the king comes in, protecting everything.
He's
8
gambling.
seconds for Praggnanandhaa, and now
Well
Praggnanandhaa.
timed, c4. Now you get to play d5. That's a tempo against the bishop. Drive it back. And we have queen h6 pursuing an attack. He's done it.
He's gone for it. But the queen will come out to f6. This is a very risky move.
Yeah, he has the attacker's instincts, let's say. Check.
Right, but if the
King
queens
E8.
get traded off, the position will favor
Check.
Magnus. And now
They're
5
playing the
seconds for
seconds.
Magnus.
Knight takes c4, threatens d6 mate. No,
Yes.
it's not mate, but it threatens d6.
d6. King
Knight
runs
takes
d7,
d6.
and another one goes.
Queen.
The queen comes in, and the bishop is going to fall off. But the knight on b6
Take the bishop, take on
is on
f5,
freeze, and now he takes.
take on g5, and after all of the fireworks, Magnus is a pawn down in a queen ending.
And Praggnanandhaa, 5 seconds left, but he can play many moves in 3 seconds.
Winning g4, let's go.
As long as he finds a nice hiding place for the king.
King g3, just
3 seconds.
winning g4, let's go.
As long as he finds a nice hiding place for the king.
King g3, just step up the board. King.
King h4.
Okay, now we've got queen f5 just to drive the black king a little bit further away.
King is going to come in.
Yeah.
He's going to hide on g6.
A good hiding place. Gotta find a good hiding place.
Yeah, g5.
That stops queen h3 ideas.
Queen is safe.
And we're
Beautifully, because you
yeah.
can't check on the 6th rank because of white
Prague
blocking
is
the queen.
winning this game with queen e5, g6.
Oh, the pawn is a margin.
Good technique so far. Queen f6, king g8,
Yeah, that looks natural. King g8.
and queen f7 check.
And actually, this will be Magnus's first loss in the event. He went through the rapid undefeated, and now g7 on the board.
Uh-oh, this is actually
How do you stop
very,
the
very,
queen from
very
promoting?
tricky. The
2
king
seconds,
f8,
1 second
and there he
handshake.
goes.
And Magnus
Magnus's
Carlsen
first loss.
loses to Praggnanandhaa.
Wow, and Magnus looks very, very disappointed. I must say,